This is Seth. He was at Tate on last week and had some events with the police. Can you tell us what happened, Seth, please?
Yeah, basically I went across over to Tate Modern because I heard that the guys were getting kettled over there by the police as they were trying to occupy the grass outside of Tate Modern. And what I did is I went over there to see if everything's okay. I spoke to one of the trustees there of Tate Modern. He was a trustee and he politely asked us that we can peacefully sit on the grass, but he doesn't want us to erect any tents or eat food or drink alcohol on the grass. So I had a word with all the protesters there. The majority of them decided that we will move and they left. One of them decided that he wanted to sit on the grass and stay there, which he did and got arrested for it. I then helped people move a shelter just like this one, two of them. So we moved the shelter across because the trustee from the Tate suggested that we move to the bank of the River Thames, as that was Southwark Council land and wouldn't affect Tate Modern and is not private land. So I moved the shelters across over to there. When I moved the shelters, I did also ask 3 sets of police officers. The police officers said, look, if you're not obstructing the highway and people can freely move across, then it's fine. If someone's in a wheelchair, or for example, or a blind person can walk across, it will be absolutely fine. So I made sure that we were not obstructing the highway, and we peacefully sat down by the shelters, and I was arrested by the police for obstructing the highway with a non-motor vehicle. Okay, when I was arrested, I had my cuffs behind my back, and I asked 2 passers-by, members of the public, if I was obstructing them, and they both said no. Okay, so obviously I was not obstructing the highway. Also, there was a freelance photographer who took a video of the whole, everything what happened. I am making a plea to him that if he could bring that video forward, that is going to help me with my trial, because I am due to appear in court on Tuesday at Tower Bridge Magistrates Court on Tooley Road for my trial, and any video evidence is obviously going to help. Okay, my lawyer said that this is a breach of human rights, as I was peacefully protesting and I was not obstructing a highway I was not obstructing it, and any help would be greatly appreciated.
Do you want to tell us about the legal conditions and what they told you about staying out of the City of London and all that?
Yeah, so basically after I was arrested, I was taken to the police station where I was kept in a cell for 12 hours. Okay, I was then granted bail on the basis that I was not allowed to enter into the City of London, which for me is ludicrous because I work in the City of London. I work in Liverpool Street, so I wasn't allowed to go to work. My apartment is also in Bethnal Green, which is very close to the City of London. The reason I'm here in Finsbury Park is because I'm just outside the City of London, so I'm legally allowed to be here. So the conditions of the bail were ludicrous, really. On Friday, my solicitor had advised me to go back to the court, where we both went to court to try and get the bail revoked, because it was ludicrous. Because the CPS didn't have 48 hours notice, the bail was not revoked, but it was changed. So I am now allowed to enter into Bishopsgate, which is Liverpool Street, where I work, and I am allowed to go to Bethnal Green, where I have my apartment. I did ask the judge, well, what about going underground? Because one officer told me that I could go on the underground, one officer told me that I couldn't, so I was a bit confused about that. So I asked the judge, and he said he did grant me permission to use the underground. So I am allowed to go under the ground of City of London, but I'm not allowed to walk on the City of London. Basically what they've done is they don't want me to protest at St Paul's, obviously, because obviously they want to keep as many people away from there as possible.
Right, we've still got stuff at St Paul's?
I still got stuff. Basically they did say that the condition of the bail is that if I am accompanied by a police officer, I can go and get my personal possessions from St Paul's. Now, I did go into the police station. I phoned them up once and asked them. They said they were too busy. I then went into the police station and asked them, and in Bishopsgate, and they said they were too busy, that they don't have a police officer available for me to go and get my personal belongings from St Paul's.
Right, okay, thanks. Thanks, Seth.
Okay, if anyone can help, that would be brilliant. Thank you very much.
Another shout out to the freelance person.
Yeah, again, a shout out to the freelance. A freelance photographer took a video of the whole thing that happened. He also took a video of me asking the passers-by if I was obstructing them, and they said no. If he could bring that video forward, it would really help with my trial. Thank you very much.
All right, cool. All right.